Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're diving into a book that asks a really big question. A question that might just flip everything you thought you knew about psychology on its head. So here it is. Is the psychology you learned in school really universal? Or is it something else entirely? Maybe even a dangerous cultural export? This is the central question of a pretty groundbreaking book we're looking at today. It makes you stop and think, is what we've been taught about the human mind actually helping us? Or could it be causing some serious, unseen damage?
The book is Culture and Islamic Adaptation Psychology by the incredible Dr. Malik Badri, and his core argument is just fascinating. He says that Western psychology isn't this neutral universal science we often think it is. Instead, it's a cultural product, packed with a very specific and sometimes, even harmful way of seeing the world.
All right, Section 1, a dangerous export. The book kicks off with this really powerful idea. Think about Western psychology as an export. But here's the catch. It's not like exporting a car. With a car, if the brakes are bad, you notice pretty quickly. But with ideas, the flaws are a lot harder to spot, and the damage can run so much deeper.
And this is what Dr. Badri says, right? When the exported product is ideas and beliefs, the indirect and sneaky damage is often much more malevolent and long-lasting because it attacks the worldview of the recipients. Wow, it's that sneaky damage part that really gets you. It's not a loud, obvious attack. It's this quiet erosion of a culture's core beliefs happening right under the surface.
And this just nails the problem, doesn't it? It's easy to spot a flaw in a car's brakes. We know how to do that. But how do you spot a flaw in an idea that's shaking your most cherished beliefs? Are we ever taught to look for that? The book makes this incredible point that a lot of societies are just importing these ideas, stamped with the label of science, and not really stopping to ask if they're a good fit.
Okay, so Section 2, Science or Cultural Bias. And look, this isn't just Dr. Badri's take. What's so compelling is that he's not alone in this. There's a growing chorus of voices even from within the West saying, hey, wait a minute, something's not right here.
I mean, check this out. Scholars from Georgetown and Oxford are calling it straight up unethical. They say exporting this psychological knowledge just creates dependency. It's like a new kind of colonialism, but with ideas instead of armies. That is a heavy accusation.
And it gets even crazier. We're talking about a distinguished scholar, Sigmund Koch, who was literally chosen by the American Psychological Association to evaluate their own field. And his conclusion? He called a lot of it pseudo-knowledge. He said it was just stocked with a bunch of images of man. So what kind of images are we talking about?
A cockroach, a rat or a dog, a telephone exchange, a computer. Seriously? These are the images of man from within Western psychology itself. You're just a hyphen between a stimulus and a response. So the book forces us to ask, is this objective science? Or is it a philosophy that just completely strips out anything spiritual? Anything that makes us more than just a machine?
So, Section 3, a pioneer's 50-year journey. You see this huge problem, right? So what do? Well, if you're Dr. Malik Badri, you dedicate your entire life to fixing it. This book isn't just some academic exercise. It's the result of a 50-year quest.
Think about this journey. Back in the 50s, as a young student, he's already questioning Freud. Then in the 60s, he's in London, right in the middle of the new behavior therapy movement. And for the next 50+ years, he's been on this mission to find a way to make psychology both scientifically rigorous and culturally and spiritually authentic. Which brings us to Section 4, Forging an Islamic Psychology. The most incredible part is that he's taken this entire lifetime of work, all the research, all the clinical practice, all the deep thinking, and distilled it into one single essential book.
And Culture and Islamic Adaptation Psychology isn't just a bunch of random articles thrown together. No way. It's a carefully selected collection of his most important writings over the last 50 years. It's basically a masterclass in a book. It's a roadmap showing what a psychology that respects culture and spirituality actually looks like in practice.
And just look at the topics he covers. The use and abuse of the social sciences. Islamic versus Western medical ethics. He even talks about happiness as a repressed concept. He digs into why Western psychotherapy might not be helping everyone and even offers new techniques. And that psycho-spiritual view on death and dying? It's about seeing people as whole beings, mind, body, and soul. Honestly, whether you're a student, a therapist, or just someone curious about the human mind, this book is an absolute must-read.
Section 5, a guide for our time. So you might be asking, why is this so important? Right here, right now.
Well, it's because of this.
He says we're often taught to just swallow the kernel of psychology with its nutshell, the baby with its filthy water. We're not encouraged to think critically. We just take it all in, the good and the bad, without separating them. This book is the tool you need to do that separating. It's the filter we've all been missing. So if you're ready to explore a psychology that sees people as more than just machines, this is it. Culture and Islamic Adaptation Psychology is the definitive guide. It's available wherever you get your books. It's more than just a book. It's a call to action, to rethink what we call truth and to build a better, more human way forward.
Which really leaves us with this final, massive question, the one at the very heart of this work. What happens to our understanding of humanity when our science makes no room for the soul? That's the question this book challenges all of us to answer.